Hey, what's happening, everybody? Danny Burke from Odd Shopper here once again to give you some recommendations for anytime touchdown prop bets for NFL Week 10. We're coming off a slightly disappointing Week 9, 1-2 on our picks. Jalen Hurts does pull through. Romo Dunze, that Bears offense, no bueno against the Arizona Cardinals. He was getting a couple looks there nearing the red zone, the one opportunity the Bears really had, but to no avail. Travis Kelce just inches short of getting that game-winning touchdown, and well, the result is 1-2. But hopefully, we can bounce back, and let's tell you how we're looking to do that for Sunday. We'll begin with the international game. The last time we bet an international spot, it did come through with Tank Bigsby. Now we're looking at Tyrone Tracy anytime touchdown. Even money is what's available at BetMGM. Look, more often than not, I'm looking to fade this Carolina Panthers team, particularly the run defense that is giving up the most rushing touchdowns per game in the NFL. 1.7 is the number to be exact. PFF grades this Panthers run defense 30th in the National Football League. EPA wise against the run, they're 31st and then 30th in defensive rush success rate. And look, Tyrone Tracy has clearly emerged as the top back. I mean, he's dominated the red zone attempts since about week 4. Singletary's had 1, and I think Tracy, the number is 7 from what we've seen out of him. So he's really come up. He's becoming a stud, and there's no better time to execute it than in a game where you're favored, probably going to win, have ample scoring opportunities, and against one of the most vulnerable run defenses. So let's get our Sunday started in the right direction, hopefully, with Tyrone Tracy anytime touchdown at even money. Again, BetMGM has that pricing available. Moving along, Justin Jefferson, you can get him at even money right now at FanDuel to score a touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jags defense, pretty atrocious. They're allowing 2 receiving touchdowns per game. And look, Jefferson, we know, is arguably, in my opinion, the best receiver in the NFL. I don't even know if that's up for debate really at this point. So clearly he's going to lead the team in targets, but red zone targets, he's right there at the top 2. 6 for 8 in the red zone, 38 yards and 3 touchdowns. He actually leads Stochastic's projections for the highest probability to get a touchdown among all receivers heading into NFL Week 10. PFF has the Jacksonville Jaguars secondary 29th in pass coverage. They're 32nd in dropback EPA. We also know Trevor Lawrence doesn't look like he's going to play, thus entering Mac Jones. In general, don't have a lot of conviction with Jones, but you're going up against one of the most blitz-heavy defenses and one of the best defenses currently in the NFL under defensive coordinator Brian Flores. It's going to put a lot of strain on Jacksonville, and that's going to grant a lot better field position for Sam Darnold and company, thus setting up one of the best playmakers in the NFL to get a touchdown. Let's bank on that occurring with Jefferson at even money over at FanDuel. All right, let's go to the desert. James Conner is going to be the next guy that we're targeting. Also, even money here to score a touchdown against the New York Jets. Look, there's this public perception that the Jets defense is dominant. They're tough. They're stout. And against the pass, they're not too bad. They're actually allowing less than 1 receiving touchdown per game. But after Salah left, they kind of lost their identity on that side of the ball. And against the run, they're 26 in rush EPA and success rate. They're giving up over 1 rushing touchdown per game, 4 rushing touchdowns over the course of their last 3 contests. And there's really no competition in the backfield compared to James Conner. I mean, look, he's got 33 rushing attempts in the red zone, 4 rushing touchdowns. So if Kyler Murray is going to struggle a little bit in the Jets territory, considering their secondary is still pretty strong, that's going to open up some opportunities for James Conner. And I like him to get into the end zone. Count me in for Conner anytime touchdown. Again, at even money. You can get that right now at BetMGM. Our final play, and I can already hear everybody yelling at me. Yes, I'm going with another Bears player. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. Call me whatever you want. Just hear me out here, guys. Hear me out. The Bears are favored in this game. This is beyond a must-win game, a needed game. Eberflus, if he loses this, he's out. The Bears may actually terminate their coach middle of the season. How could you not? How haven't they already? Discussion for another time. So the Patriots are giving up a rushing touchdown per game. They're 22nd in rush EPA. Now, DeAndre Swift, I know what you're thinking. Look, he does all the work. He's been a force. He has really emerged himself, much like Tyrone Tracy. The Bears finally figured out how to use DeAndre Swift. I'm sure he's going to have a great game. The great games we've seen from him in the past, he does all the heavy lifting, but then the glory gets attributed to Roschon Johnson because the Bears take him out once you get within the 10-yard line, especially within the 5-yard line, and then they just hand it off to Roschon Johnson. So within 20 yards, which is technically the start of the red zone, Swift has more attempts, but Roschon has more touchdowns. He's that bully back. He's that tough tailback that they trust, except when they put in the lineman to do the handoff. Infuriating. He's the guy they trust to punch it in for 6. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns. Swift is at about plus 110 to score a touchdown, but we can get Roschon Johnson right now at plus 290 over at FanDuel. And look, if they do decide to go with Swift, so be it. The backup kind of thought process here is that, all right, the Bears are almost a touchdown favorite. I think they will do well enough to where maybe it can be in a comfortable enough spot to where, hey, Swift, you did your job. The Bears are still moving the ball. Let's give it to our backup, Roschon Johnson. Give him even a little bit more of an opportunity considering they just dumped off Khalil Herbert. So look, Roschon, he's the guy they trust there. The only player in the NFL, let me find this stat really quick. The NFL's only player to score a touchdown on 100% of their carries inside the 5-yard line this season with a minimum of 4 carries. Look, it's not even a shot in the dark. It's just his pricing, in my opinion, is way off because he is the guy the Bears have gone to in the red zone. Sure, it could end up switching and they go to DeAndre Swift, but if we're looking at what has happened this season, Bears are going to be able to move the ball against the Patriots. At least they got the NFL's longest home active winning streak with 8 games. These are the games they win. That means they're going to have these scoring opportunities. And again, if the pattern persists, Roschon's going to be the guy for the handoffs once they get very close toward the goal line. So let's take a flyer there on Roschon Johnson plus 290 to wrap up our anytime touchdown prop bets for NFL Week 10. All right, now before we head out of here, let me tell you about a great deal we have going on right now. I talked about it last week. You may have seen it over at Odd Shopper, but as of this moment, if you sign up with any of these partners, look, you got BetMGM, Bet365, Caesar, Sleeper, Underdog, DraftKings, FanDuel, the list goes on and on, my friends. You choose any of these promos, and you got to use the link provided to qualify for this promotion. You can sign up using our offer, deposit, place a bet, take screenshots of your welcome email and that first settled bet. Email support@oddshopper.com with those said screenshots. You'll get a month of your favorite Tails expert for free. You could tell us which one. We've got a plethora of them. You could do myself. You could do somebody else. Everybody's having a great time right now with the Discord, with the plays. Make sure you get involved. Check it out. Benefits you to use the offer. And then, hey, a free month of picks. Right up your alley if you're looking at this video, following a lot of our videos. Great deal going on right now. And hey, if you've already done that, you're looking for a different one, then you could just sign up for mine exclusively. Use code BURK50 your first week or month, 50% off. Promo code BURK50. So a lot happening, folks. Appreciate you tuning into another Anytime Touchdown prop video. This one for week 10. Hopefully it's a great one. Best of luck with all your plays. Leave comments below. Who should I take that you like for an anytime touchdown score? And follow along on Twitter at DannyBurke5. All right. Take care, everybody.